Hey, what's up, YouTube? Karma here, bringing you Breach CTF versus DT. As promised, I said I would upload this, doing an analysis of it. So I'm in theater on it right now. We're going to go through this map. We're going to check it out, see what happened, see what plays they did that kept them close, I guess, in the series, and some things we did that kept us close in the series. So we're going to check this out. If you didn't watch yesterday, we played FaZe. We had a pretty good match versus FaZe. They came out, beat us pretty darn well the first two maps, and the other three maps we played much better. It was like a different team. We completely 180'd. And if you didn't get to watch that, you can check it out on my channel. It is Optic vs. FaZe Season 2 Reverse Sweep, something like that. But this is a match versus DT. I believe at this point it was 2-1 for us. You know, I don't even know what we won that series versus DT by. Let me go check it out right quick. 30 minutes, maybe we won 3-0. Did we win 3-0 versus DT? We win Stronghold. I know that. We win Evac CTF. Oh, yeah, we lost the uplink, and then we won this. That makes sense. So, this map right here, I don't know whose host it is, if you guys are curious about that. I think it might have been ours. I'm not quite sure because they hosted 1, we hosted 2, 3, so this will be their host. This will be DT's host. So I get really aggressive off the break. Sometimes that doesn't really work. I don't like to always do it. Oh, this is actually a key point, but sometimes I don't always do it. But let's go back right here. So I die. I get like a death cam right here. So I was talking to Killer, right? He was saying off the break. He was like off the break, you guys all die, and Formal just lays mid map and watches the wall run. And I was like, yeah, Adam, because when I died, I got this weird death cam bottom green. I died from broken, like you saw, at their left AC. If you're coming from broken side, their left AC, I died there. And for some reason, it gave me a death cam here. And as you can see in the left corner, right between the crack at the sign, that's Killa, I'm pretty sure. And I see this guy. So I see where both their teammates are. Killa's here, and I remember talking to him. He's like, dude, like, what's Formal doing? Why is he sitting there watching the cross? So I'm like, yeah. Some reason, Adam, I got some weird death cam, and I saw where you guys were. So I don't know. So Matt finally gets it. There we go. Oh, that's why Adam was pissed, because he killed him. But, I guess Krim runs here. Krim pulls a flag. That was a good play, though. 2 dead. We knew we're both the Mar. If Krim got that and got 1 kill, there was a chance that we could have got that. So that's how the game started off. We almost got a really early pull just based off information, really. I mean, we didn't really do anything spectacular. I think we got the first 2 kills at the beginning of the map. But right here, my teammate knows there's a guy right. I call him out, and I just hit middle because map control. I'm wall running under. 99% of the time, the other team won't look under the map. The wall runs in this game are like the best things you can do. There's lots of teams, there are lots of players who don't do it, and why don't they do it? I don't know. Like you hit your paddle, and you run on the wall. But still, nothing's happened in this game. I want to check out the DT players. I'm not sure really where they are. Okay, it looks like they're all in their base. Chino's bottom broken somehow. But one thing that they were doing really well, and I'd say that we weren't. Well, let me rephrase this. They were doing really well at sneaking through lanes. You won't see it until they start scoring flags. I think they get the first flag. I might be mistaken, but we just weren't really keeping track of numbers. And if I had the recording still, you'd be able to tell much better, like, our communication and just by checking who's alive. And that's the biggest thing in CTF, communication and knowing who's alive. Because if one guy stays alive for too long, that means he's sneaking through. And if you're not paying attention to that, that is going to be your downfall in CTF. And many people don't do that. I don't know what it is. It's like one of the things that's been a CTF thing since Call of Duty's ever had CTF. You really have to keep track of the people that are alive, because, you know, some teams have players who just play the sneak. And I mean, when they're doing that, and as long as you keep track of who's alive, like, you're going to destroy a team who plays sneaks probably 90% of the time. But still, nothing has really happened here. You know, just going for the flag once again based off information. It doesn't work. Sender happened to be in the back. I think there was one guy green. But nothing's happened yet. I'm going to go back to DT. It looks like one of them might overextend. And as you can see, look at those are... Oh, well, Killa. This is Killa's mini-map. This is my mini-map. My teammates are middle and greenhouse. And we have a DT player spawning up over in Palace. Killa might spawn with him. And I believe this will be where they might get their first cap. So Crim's pushing down Palace. He probably isn't going to see the guy that was there. I'm just going to go to him because I don't think he does. Yeah, Chino. Chino sneaks to our base. We have no idea where Chino is. I don't think I knew at this point that Chino was through. I figured because Ian was Palace. But like I said, there was some weird timing where Ian pushed down to Palace, but Chino was already by. So they're going to pull our flag. I chased this guy. I don't know if this is really worth it because I don't think I actually kill this guy. Oh, I get the flag, guys, so I guess that's good. But I think the guy who was top broken ends up going greenhouse and getting them, but I think Seth takes him out. Yeah, Seth takes him out. The next guy, the one guy who killed me, I have no idea where he is. He's probably chasing, but he could be middle. So I'm just gonna cover all my areas. I stun middle, stun top AC, just to check my back. And I mean, if they're there. If they have tac mass, whatever, it's a stun check. They're not going to be stunned, but I'm going to know where they are. Kind of like EMP checking. But I feel like I'm doing what Moses does. You ever see the CS caster Moses? I don't know if you guys have ever watched Moses. But he's a CS caster. And for some reason, every time I stop talking, I go... I don't know. You'll probably notice it now that I brought it up. But anyways, we get the first cap. I really thought they got the first cap. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure, you know, like how Chino got through our lines a little bit earlier. I'm pretty sure they do that again soon here, and Killa could be the one. Like, I'm just going off memory. I don't really remember much of this match, but I do know that they get sneak pulls, and that is pretty much why they kept this game close. But I get one there, wait for Matt to come in. The RC car's going, so even if it doesn't kill him, I know I got room to get away. So I think I make a good play here. I'm just running around. I don't know where they are. I know there's two people around me. So I'm just playing the most 50-50 spot I can. They're either in front of me, front broken, or they're coming up the staircase, which, you know, my odds are pretty good. So I try getting into the hut. Hut doesn't work, so I just try getting as far as I can so that if someone's there, because I saw Ian spawn Palace, that or Scump, I don't know who the hell it was, but if my teammates are Palace, I just got to get as far as I can because I don't know where this guy is. Really, the only way Killa could have stopped that is if he was in the hut, but he wasn't. So we take the 2-0 lead. In terms of slaying, we're doing much better right now. And a weird fact, in the CWL this season, everyone's been winning on our host. I mean, yeah, the casters are not gonna talk about that at all because, you know, they just don't want host to like be a thing. Like they don't want people to know that like host matters more than it does. Like that doesn't really make sense. But regardless, this is their host, and I had to shoot Killa's body right there just because we're up 2-0, and I don't know. I had to do it. I had to get into it, you know. But yeah, for some reason we've been winning a lot off host. This is another off host win. We won first map off host. We won against FaZe off host. Besides second map, I believe. God, my nose is really stuffy, and I don't know if I sound monotone, but I really hate sounding like that. So you go up 2-0. You guys are thinking, hell yeah, they got this. Although this is not as good of a side. I'm sure the start will determine a lot. Off break, I mean, there's a couple things you can do, like throw bad stuns like that to hit the wall, but I don't think we win this break. I'm pretty sure we die. Yeah, we do die, but I think I chase this guy. No, I don't get this. I remember that. Yep. What was that? Anyways, that was bad by me. I prematurely shot at him. Chino's set up over there, so he doesn't know that my team isn't there yet, so he might have just gave us a little bit of time. This was a bad play by me, and I mean, if you watch my teammates' POV or something, and you can hear voices, I think I said to myself, I was just like, shit, that was a bad play. So they probably get this. They probably get this flag. That was a really bad play by me, though. If I had 3 teammates at my base, I was better off taking a risk of going back and helping them than overextending middle, and that was what I would call an amateur play in CTF. That's something I feel like I rarely will ever do, or you'll rarely ever see me do. Yeah, certain situations that's a good play, but right there it was terrible. I could have been the 4th man in like a 4v3 or 4v2 at our base, but instead I went middle. I killed a Tempest guy, but I don't think that really matters. So once again, they sneak to our base. Somehow they get through our lines. It was probably just a communication thing, and they pull over our flag again. I fall off the map here. plastered it, but I was playing middle right there really close because I had heat wave. So I figured if the flag came out, worst case I heat wave them, but I didn't have to. So that was a good thing. But now it's 2-1. They once again get to our base again, pull a flag. That was partly my fault because I fell off the map. And that was, I don't know what I was doing. I guess I should have slowed down. But right there, I don't know if I go for this. I think I just try going for kills. Right here, I know that, yeah, there's really no chance of me getting this flag out, but we got 1 kill. Chino's the only guy dead. The others are all up. I think 2 may have spawned Palace. I heat wave him on flag. I'm pretty sure Krim can get the flag out. Okay, so Krim pulls the flag. He's pulling bottom lab. Let's see where the DT players are. So Seth and I both spawn over on Palace. Matt is chasing the flag. I believe he might kill him. Chino is in a pretty good spot. If any of us come middle, he's probably going to kill us. And the other guy, I believe, is side door. Sender's side door. But I think Krim runs bottom lab. So he jukes him out with that. Formal is able to kill the flag guy. Krim dies. I don't think we actually get this flag now. Yeah, no, 3 dead. So, like I said, we're up 2-0. They snuck through our defenses. I didn't really get to highlight it because I didn't see it. But it was more so they did it when I died by falling off the map. And the other one was a sneak. And it was just, like I said, oh, here's a big team kill. I believe Sender team kills Killa somewhere here. I don't know where. It didn't show it, I don't think. Maybe it wasn't there. But there's a really important team kill by DT here that really causes them to lose this. Right there. That was their chance. They had a 1v2 on the flag guy with my other 2 teammates spawning green. Probably a 50-50, maybe a little more than 50% chance that Sender with a Tempest plus Killa pushing the flag guy that they kill him. And, you know, they probably would have got the re with how close it was, as long as they didn't hesitate. But stalemate situation. I got heat wave. I don't have heat wave, but I go for the play. So this right here, this might have been a little lucky. It was their host, so I can't say that I hosted them. I might have hit some nice shots, but let's just see where they are. Killa and Sender are at my base. Chino is at their base in the Swanee spot. And Formal's bottom green alone at the flag. So Formal's alone with 2 people. And I'm at their base in a 1v2. So we're both in 1v2s right now. And he must have did some badass shit, because I did some badass shit too. So we'll watch what I did first, then we'll go see what Formal did, because I actually don't know what happened in this play besides what was going on here. And for some reason, I think in the commentary or the team chat, I'm pretty sure my teammates Krim told me that he saw 2. I believe he was the one who died over here. We could go back just a little bit, and I'm gonna assume, yeah, I think Krim died over here. Fast forward. So Krim goes here to help Matt. He's probably gonna see 2 people. That's what I'm gonna assume right here, and this is probably why I made the play I did. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. Black Ops 3. I mean, I could click the button, but I'm not gonna. So he sees 1 for sure. And then the other guy comes flying out. So that's definitely 2 players. So that's where I get the call. 2 in our base. So I know there's got to be someone with this flag. There's no way in a tie game they're both going to go for it. So I see this. I'm pretty sure he sees me. He gets gunned. I run out, and I know I have time. I know there's 1 guy at their base. 1 guy just died. 2 guys just died. Sender and Diabolic died. I have time. I have 7 seconds, and the guys who are dead are probably gonna spawn Palace. So I just gotta get my health back a little bit, win this 1v1. I don't know who it is. It could be Chino. It could be Diabolic or Killa. I don't know. So he either has a M8 Man of War or he has a sub. So my chance, I was just like, you know what? I could take my time, go around side door. He's still gonna be guessing left or right, and if I get good timing, I could probably get him. So I go. I may have cambered him. I don't know. That looked crazy. It looked a little different in real time. But anyways, I got the re. Let's go see what happened with my teammates over here. Matt must have did something crazy. So Matt's still being chased by the 1v2. Teammates could have spawned bottom green with him. I don't think they did. Nope. They didn't spawn bottom green. So Matt goes big, kills Sender. He knows someone else is on him. Good play. He knows that second guy is still missing. I don't know where the hell he is. Krim 6 kills him though. I guess Killa went bottom green, just took way too long. He might have hesitated, I'm not too sure. But that was how we get I believe our final cap, or we actually might have won 4-2. I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, I have a flag right now, so we get a counter cap. So realistically, this game was like a 3-2 game up until the last minute, and we got a fourth one off a counter cap. And I mean that happens in this game though. The way this map is, at least, it sets up really well for counter caps, because it almost all the time, if you get a flagpole, you're probably gonna get a flag. Like, it's not 100% guaranteed, but for the most part it is. So I pull up the dart here. Good defensive tactic. I know they gotta be middle. They gotta be pushing. If there's people far left at green, well, it looks like my teammate's there. There's a reason for everything. My teammate was over there, so I knew that they could have pushed OE, but more than likely they're middle. Popped the dart over middle, worked out, got 2 free kills, and that pretty much ended their chances of coming back. There's not much time left in the game, 20 seconds, we're up 4-2. Not a chance they're winning. Yeah, so like we played that pretty well. Like I said, I think our communication was probably just a little off the first side. And that's probably the reason why they got a couple caps. Which, I mean, happens sometimes. You got to be going really hard in CTF. You got to be, your communication has to be top notch. You got to be paying attention to the scoreboard. Every time you're dead, you should be looking at the scoreboard for skulls. You should be relaying to your teammate, Chino, Sender, and Diabolic are alive. We're 2 dead right now. I mean, you don't have to say you're 2 dead because your teammates probably know that you got 2 dead right now. But it's kind of hard when they're on the fly for them to look at their scoreboard. So, if you want to take anything from this in CTF, communicate, cover your lanes, don't ever leave a lane open. The one time you might keep that lane open is probably the one time the enemy's going to sneak through it. So don't do that. Cover your lanes. That is a key thing. Third thing, bring up your scoreboard. If you ever die, look at your scoreboard. Tell your teammates how many people they're dealing with, what to expect. Because I'd much rather know that I'm defending the flag versus 1 guy than versus 4 guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's just helpful because I want to know if Chino died, has Sender died, has Diabolic died. Kill is dead. He could have been alive for 5 minutes, but he's dead now. So I don't got to worry about that. Now I just got to worry about what lanes are open right now that they could be in that I have to pick up. Because if my teammate died on the left and Chino's been missing after he killed him for like a solid minute or however long, I just know that like there's no way I'm giving up this lane until I see where Chino is. If I have to force him to another lane, good. At least my teammates will see where he is, whether or not they die or they get the kill. It's all about knowing where everyone is in CTF and taking advantage of numbers that you have. So, hope you enjoyed that analysis. There wasn't too much, really. That was a pretty straight-up game. Like I said, it was pretty close. Really hard to... I mean, it's not really hard to tell you what exactly to do or what exactly went wrong there. But I mean, I feel like, at least from my POV, I played pretty well that map. Like, there were a couple times where I probably got a little overzealous. But sometimes you got to take risks. That's one thing. You can play a super basic, correct way of Call of Duty. I like to play the most correct way you can. I'd say there's a couple other players out there who you probably see do that. But with these new games, realistically, and this is one thing that I will agree with over the years, at least from Advanced Warfare to Black Ops 3, that I think some of the older players or the more basic players, if that makes any sense, have fallen off due to the inability to adapt. I feel like I'm really good at that. I think I'm a lot better at the basic Call of Duties, but I'm really good at adapting to the things you have to do in these games, if that makes any sense. Like, I'll do things that I may not necessarily want to do, but I do it because the game and with the speed and the timings that you have to do it. So I know that might not make much sense, but all I'm saying is being able to react and take advantage of numbers in this game when you can, especially with like the movements and how much faster you can be, it really is a key thing because especially in CTF, 7.5 respawn delay. There's a lot that can happen in 7 seconds, and if you get ahead in that 7 seconds, there's no chance you're getting caught up. So that's it for that analysis. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I'm sorry the file got corrupted. I didn't really plan on this, but maybe this could become a thing where I upload 3 games in a series from the CWL, analyze 1, because I'm sure you guys want to hear some insight. It's just not me playing. it has me actually explaining what's going on, what I think should happen, what I think we should do. So if you guys like that, leave a like. Maybe we can do this again. Maybe I can do one for the phase game. Maybe even the S&D. Or just let me know. Let me know what map or what game type in a league match you guys want to see analyzed. I can go into the theater of this account. Until next time, fellas.